Okay, good morning. So let's do Reish Ayin Ches, a short simon. Says you're allowed to extinguish a flame for the benefit of a Choleh. Says the Mechaber, what type of Choleh are we talking about? We're talking about a Choleh sheyesh b'sakana. So he's in a dangerous situation. You're allowed to extinguish a flame in order that this Choleh sheyesh b'sakana can sleep. It's enabling him to have a good night's sleep. Says the Mishnah Berurah, Aleph, Ayin Berambam, Bepirish HaMishnah Shekosav, the Davka b'sheyesh lo yitzia Choleh l'mokmache. We talk. You can only remember kibui. We're talking about is l'cher and issa d'oraisa. We'll see more detail in the Mishnah Berurah. But we're only talking about a situation where there's no alternative. For example, you can't take the Choleh to a different room, or to remove the lamp, or there's no other way other than to extinguish the lamp. I.e., by putting a keli on top of the lamp, like we spoke about yesterday in the end of the previous simon. Or we take it to another room, or you put a keli over the lamp. You can't do that. So you've got a Choleh sheyesh b'sakana. He can't sleep because of the light in the room. Ideally, you just take the Choleh to a different room, or put a keli over the lamp, or take the lamp to a different room, which involves a surah d'rabbanan of muksa and things like that. That is much better. But if you can't, says the Mechaber, you're allowed to extinguish the candle. So in order for this Choleh to sleep. Okay, says the Mishnah Berurah base, and when the Choleh wakes up, you're allowed to light the candle for him, because he needs the candle when he's awake, and he needs it to be off when he wants to sleep. And this, of course, is if there's a non-Jewish person there, then he should be the one doing it. And so long as there's no delay. Now, Mr. Hashem and Shin Kov Ches will talk about, is it better, where is it better to use a guy, a Yid, to do this, because sometimes if a Yisrael does it, he'll do it more expeditiously. No, I'm good to shkech. Okay. Now Choleh sheyesh b'sakana, Sif Gimel. Sif Kotten Gimel. Shepikuach nefesh nefesh Shabbos. A Choleh sheyesh b'sakana means it's life-threatening illness. And then pikuach nefesh is doiche Shabbos. Uchot b'sim shin kofches. V'uadin kashem is yorim b'nei listim. He's worried for listim, ganovim, bandits. Shelo yavo alav, they won't come to him. V'yarguhu. Ve'in lo yetzel haster sa'ar, and he's got no eitzel to close the lamp. Gamkein mutar l'chabos. Yeah, if the bandits are coming into town and they see a light on in somebody's house, that's a rag to a bull, and he's going to come towards that house. So therefore, in a situation where it's dangerous to him to keep the lights on, is mutar l'chabos. V'kos v'achronim duhu adin b'shvil ha'choleh shehu sofik sakana, gamkein mutar l'chabos. Even if it's a sofik sakana, you're allowed to. Sofik pikuach nefesh. Al b'shvil Choleh she'ein bo sakana asa l'chabos l'kul alma. But if the Choleh is not in a life-threatening situation, then asa l'chabos. Va'afilu l'poskim t'svir lo de'ein al kibu chiyuv chatas. And even for those poskim who say that there's no chiyuv chatas on extinguishing a light. Why? Mishum dav melacha she'ein tzarich l'gufay. Because it's not a melacha which is tzarich l'gufay. Afilu hacha also medivrei seifrim. Now, the shaila is, why is kibui called a melacha she'ein tzarich l'gufa? Well, lekach nikras melacha she'ein tzarich l'gufa, shari ein tzarich l'tachlis ha-melacha. Because what is melacha she'ein tzarich l'gufa? To be over the issa d'oraisa on Shabbos, it needs to be a melacha she'ein tzarich l'gufa da'ainu, that you need it for the tachlis of the melacha, i.e., ki ein tzarich l'chibui b'shvil atzmai. I don't need the extinguishing of the light itself. I'm extinguishing the light for some other reason, i.e., for example, the Choleh could sleep, or I'm just worried, I don't want to use up all my oil. Haneh shlei skalkel. Or I'm worried that my lamp will become ruined. Mipnei chayzek adloka, because of the strength of the lighting. I don't want the wood to be used up. Or it's my money. It's not the extinguishing per se that I want, it's some other factor. And that is true for other melachos as well. If I'm digging a hole, but I don't really want the hole itself, I just want the offer of the hole. I need the earth. The melacha is the digging the hole. Those are the avos melachas. And since I don't want the hole itself, then I have a melacha she'ena tzricha legufa. That's a very yesodistic Mishnah Berurah explaining what a melacha she'ena tzricha legufa is. I don't want the actual melacha itself. There's some ulterior reason why I want it. So what is kibui, which is tzricha legufa? What is kibui, which is a deraisa? When I need I need to burn the wood to make coal. That's melacha tzricha legufa. That is it tzarich legufa melacha. Because I can't make coals unless I extinguish the wood. For example, I'm extinguishing the wick because I want to make a new wick, which is going to that will relight very easily when I light it again. All of the above is according to most poskim. Famously, the Rambam paskins melacha she'ena tzricha legufa yochayev. He paskins like Rabbi Yehuda. Va'afilu la'poskim anal isa kviya chomer misha isa drabonon kiven sheyesh beitzat chiyuv lekula alma. And even to those poskim who say that it's only a drabonon, still the isa kviya is chomer because it's at least going to be an isa of a drabonon which has got a tzad chiyuv lekula alma. Okay, so the summary of this simon is that if you have a choleh sheyesh besakona, you are allowed to put out a candle for him in order for him to sleep. And when he wakes up to light a candle, you should ideally do it through a goy, or you should preferably move the choleh to a different room, or the candle to a different room to avoid the Isur D'Oraisa. But if push comes to shove and you need to extinguish the candle, then you are allowed to.